If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. And if you need any code cards, make sure you check out Potown Store for automatic email delivery and use code Tablemon for 5% off all your purchases. If you're from Europe, mealybotsgaming.com is a great option to get your cards from. They have all sorts of sealed products, merchandise, and all the sets available from Pokemon Sun and Moon upwards, including the latest Hidden Fate set. Don't forget to use Tablemon code when checking out to get a further 5% off from your final purchase. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Dev Road to TCG Worlds 2020 unexpected Sunday stream indeed. Cola Diamond, High Tower, thanks so much for being here. So yeah, I wanted to, I had some spare time in the morning before my soccer match. I'm playing the top 4 today, which is pretty cool, and I wanted to start with the expanded content. I'm hoping to stream tomorrow as well, but I will be streaming over on YouTube from now on, or at least this week as a tryout. So today we're gonna be looking at expanded Fire Mewtwo, right, which has a lot of really cool assets to use. So of course we have Mew Mew with the perfection ability, where we can copy any and all attacks from our bench and our discard pile with the ability perfection. We do have the GX attack Miraculous Duo, potentially healing and dealing 200 damage. We only have 2 psychics, so using it is not going to be super easy. However, we have a wide array of attackers right here, which are mostly standard-ish, if you will, but it's about the combination of expanded plus standard cards that makes this deck really good. So of course we have our good old Charizard with Outrage, Flare Strike, and Double-Blaze GX. We have good old Charizard GX with Flamethrower and Flare Blitz GX, but we have the most expensive card right now, Charizard GX, Shiny Charizard GX, with the wing attack dealing 70 damage, but Crimson Storm dealing 300 damage. You discard 3 fire energy from this Pokemon. You can cover the attack cost with a DCE, which is insanely good, and you're dealing the same damage as the Flare Blitz, but you don't have to. You don't end up using your GX attack. So this is a much better attacker than Magcargo. Even though Magcargo has unlimited damage output, there's no need to deal more than 300 damage anyways. And of course we have our Turbo Strike Solgaleo to make sure that we are dealing 120 damage and attaching energy to the bench. We have Jirachi to protect our weakness. We have Espion Deoxys for the Cross Division GX, which we can also cover with DCE, which is really nice. We have Latios for the Attack Purge, and we have our Detenes and our Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele is fantastic because, as I'm sure many of you know, in standard decks play like 4 copies of Pokegear and 4 Acrobikes and 4 Detenes, and you're really trying to dig for that turn 1 Welder. Well, Tapu Lele just finds you that Welder, which is really nice. And then we have Greninja GX for the mid-slash attack to try and bypass some weird effects like Hoop has and Ninetales, because why not, right? Now we do have the 4 Welder and 2 Guzma as the only supporters we are using. We do have Battle Compressor and VS Seeker to get those Welders in the discard pile and reuse them continually, so Weldering every turn shouldn't be that big of an issue, as long as we have the fire energies to do so, of course. And we don't need custom catchers because we do have guaranteed Guzmas. We also don't need switches pretty much. We do have 3 Ultra Ball, 3 Treasures, and 3 Cherish Balls. All of them are really good in their own way. Treasure not having the super high discard, Ultra Ball finding you anything, and then Cherish Ball also finding you anything except these 2 Pokemon, the 2 Marshadows. So pretty good overall. And some of these cards are going to be banned from expanded. I think it's only Marshadow actually. So this could be a decent deck to take to regionals at some point. After the bans, just take out this Marshadow and then you're fine. We have Stealthy Hood to protect our Mewtwo's from Garbo, Toxin, and Alolan Muck. We have the Field Blower, we have the Computer Search, we have our 4 stadiums to make sure that Power Plant is not an issue, and the energy spread is 9, fires, 2 psychics, 1 water, and 2 DCs. We don't want to rely too much on DCs. It's not that great, but yeah, I feel like we should take this deck for a spin, see how it does, right, in the expanded ladder. And I think the next deck we're gonna feature is Rayquaza. I do have other expanded decks ready to go that I'm excited to be playing. I do want to play a little bit of Zorotoad, Rayquaza, and then the Handlock decks. I think there's 2 really good ones. There's Mew Mew Handlock and there's Giratina Handlock. So we'll see how well we do with those. Both concepts are different. Serpentage. Secret little streams? What do you mean? Well, Serpentage, probably starting tomorrow, I'll be streaming on YouTube in case you want to catch up there. It'll be much easier, I guess. And I don't know, I just had some spare time this morning before I play my top 4 game in the soccer league that I'm in. So that should be pretty fun. And I'm doing well, thank you. I am doing well. How about you, Serpentage? And good morning to you too, Henry. What a way to wake up. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoy the stream. That's the reason to do it, right? Okay, so my opponent is going to handlock me. Uh-oh. Possible Mewtwo partners from Cosmic Eclipse. Kula Diamond, I mean, definitely. Ooh, definitely. I guess you can Dust Stone on turn 1. Definitely, Arceus Palkia Dialga could be a deck based around that. You could play Reshiram Sacrum as a way to unlike some lightning energies in current Mew Mew decks. It wouldn't be completely bad. Okay, so my opponent just evolves, attaches, plays that, and passes. I can't unfortunately get a knockout on the Hunch Girl. No, I can actually. With the right combination of cards, I could, if I find DCE, I could actually get a turn 1 KO thanks to this Charizard. So, alright, and then the Reasoning Hole Marshadow is available. So I'm just gonna, I definitely need to discard a Welder for that via Seeker. And then, it's really cool that I have 1 of each. And I already have the Field Blower. So, I guess I don't need to discard the Charizard because I have that. But I do want to Detene if I can. Okay. So, as long as we find the DC, which 1 is priced, unfortunately, we should be good here. Otherwise, I feel like attacking with Solgaleo could be really good. Alright, so I'm going to Field Blower away the Stadium. And then I'm going to treasure away the Ultra Ball for Mew Mew. That's awesome, Serpentage. Sorry, Kula Diamond. I'm focused on trying to win right here, so I'm not going to Cherish Ball yet. I could Cherish Ball for Tetene. Well, yeah, let's Cherish Ball for Tetene. Just to thin. I have 2 possible outs to just outright win this turn. The Computer Search or the DCE. And I'm going to look at the next 9 cards. Not the best odds. The other DC being priced definitely diminishes that. And I cannot play... Oh, I can't play Special Energy. Oh, I forgot about the ability. Oops. I forgot about the ability. Well, I'm still gonna do this. I still want to attack the Hunch Girl. I forgot about the ability. Oh, and I did actually get it. Well, I mean, this is fine, I guess. Well, I guess I should keep this Computer Search in case my opponent... You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna discard these 2. Yeah, I'm gonna discard these 2. Like, I'm setting up for my opponent to handlock me, right? But he didn't have a very explosive turn anyways. And then I want to set it up to where if he doesn't resist Psychic, so if he decides to, yeah, I guess I could have Clear Visioned. If he decides to use his GX attack, then that's fine. I'll Turbo Strike. I have this guy protecting me from power plant stuff. Attach the Psychic over here. And then if he goes attach and gets rid of my 2 cards, then that's completely okay. That's completely okay. Everyone says well played. The ability though, the ability would have made it so that, yeah, the Marshadow was a key card. The ability would have made it so that, without that ability, I actually would have won on turn 1. I actually would have won on turn 1. Oh, that's right, that's right. Marshadow doesn't help against Honchkrow GX. You are correct. You are correct. Marshadow does not in fact help against Silent Lab, because Silent Lab shuts off Marshadow, that's true. So, the right way to go about that game was probably to go for Charizard then instead of the Mewtwo. Power that guy up. Yeah, I forgot Silent Lab stopped Marshadow. True. Definitely forgot about that small peculiarity. Okay, but the deck flowed pretty nicely. The starting hand we got was really awesome. And it is like a very aggressive sort of Mew deck that I think could be viable. Like turn 1 300 damage seems pretty broken if you ask me. Good morning, Joe Bro. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Only Field Blower as an out. Yes, a second Field Blower would probably be a good idea. Luis, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing once again. 12 months. Thank you so much. Alright, so we have Lele, but we already have Triple Welder. So, I mean, we'll take it, right? Any welder is a good welder. Thank you so much for 12 months of subscription, Luis. I really appreciate the support. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. Alright. So, we're up against a Keldeo Blastoise-ish deck. I mean, I have a way to bypass one Keldeo, and I have the Greninja as well as a way to attack. My hand is now dead, unfortunately, though. Oh no, I have Let Loose Marshadow. What am I saying? I actually have Let Loose Marshadow. So I'll discard that guy. There we go. I think I'm gonna bench the Jirachi. And then I'm gonna let loose. There was maybe merit to benching this guy, but I mean, I'm not doing this to bring my opponent down from 5 to 4. I am doing it in order to try and accelerate myself. And then with this hand, I definitely think I should Data Change, because finding energy is going to be super important. I also get to search my deck. I have 5 and the water is in there, so that's good, right? That is good news. Yeah, really good let loose. I'm sure we will eventually Kula Diamond, or I would assume we will eventually. Alright, so not bad, not a bad start. ISGX seems way too weak and expanded. Yeah, that's true. Maybe that was just my standard mindset going into it. Why would you play Professor Elms in expanded instead of Bridget? That makes absolutely no sense. Maybe my opponent is in the wrong. No, he's not, because this is not standard legal. Why would you play Professor Elms instead of... Wow, that was literally the perfect top deck. Why would you play Professor Elms instead of... I don't get it. Why would you play Professor Elms instead of Bridget? I really don't. I really do not understand. For Pokecom? But why would you play Pokecom when there's Ultra Ball? Why would you play Pokecom when there's Ultra Ball? Stop hacking, right? That top deck definitely looked like I was hacking. Alright, so we're getting 2 prizes right here, which is pretty awesome. So then we'll definitely discard this guy, this guy, this guy. Espion Deoxys is pretty worthless now. Charizard, Solgaleo, Charizard. Maybe Nagnadel is better than Latios. I didn't put in... do I want to Dede change? I don't think I do. Just Double Blaze. Goodbye Keldeo. Maybe Nagnadel is better than Latios. Because I didn't put in Nagnadel because I'm like, well, you have Kuzma, right? So it shouldn't be a big deal. However, if you have to Welder, then you can't Kuzma. So, there's merit to both. There is definitely merit to both. Okay, so my opponent promotes the Vulpix. Yeah, well, I mean, Pokecom. You have Dive Bowling expanded. Wow. Maybe Blastoise, Dex, and you have Archies as well. No, I don't see it. You must be playing... He must not have a lot of cards and is playing both formats combined in a way. Did I go to any Cosmic Eclipse pre-releases? No, I did not. What I ended up doing yesterday was going to a League Cup where we had 21 people, so there was a top 8 cut, but there were no top 8 points. And guess where I lost? I was undefeated for the whole Swiss rounds, and then I played top 8. I made a crucial mistake, so it's on me. It's definitely on me that I lost. But yeah, that was pretty silly. And I ended up losing in top 8, so no points for Pablo. I mean, is there... I don't want to be super greedy. With another Dedenne, I don't... Sure, I'll Energy Drive. I guess playing Shaman would be a good call here, mostly for Sky Return. Being able to Sky Return Mewtwo seems like a pretty good thing. I do indeed, Lil Midi. Aiden Shane is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I have been coaching him now for, I think, over a year. Yeah, more than a year for sure. KDC, am I invite and chill this year? I don't know yet. The best finish limit for the 8, I mean, the best finish limit of 8 for the Travel Awards for the internationals is pretty annoying for me, really, in terms of I can't compete with Brazil. So right now I only have 123 CP. So it all depends on how good I do in Brazil. If I do really well in Brazil this in November next month, then I might decide to chase for the day 2, and I'm gonna go to very select regionals, right? I'm definitely going to San Diego, and I'm definitely going to Dallas, and I'm definitely going to Berlin as well. So I'm going to 3 internationals, 2 regionals, whenever the Mexican special event is. So I have the potential to have a lot of good finishes. I just need to actually perform at the events, right? If I manage to perform, then I'll do good, I'm sure. So it all depends on how well I do, I guess. So I don't expect to need other psychic types, so I'm gonna do that, and I'll grab the Lele so I can welder potentially. But then if I do bad in Brazil, then I'm just gonna go invite and chill. Exactly. I'm gonna wing attack just to be fancy. So it all depends. My whole season depends on Brazil. If I don't do well in Brazil, I'll still go to the European International, I'll still go to NAIC, and I'm still going to San Diego and Dallas. I already have those tickets, but I probably won't push for anything else. Whereas if I do well in Brazil and I do decent or well in San Diego and Dallas, then I'll definitely have a very good reason to pursue and probably do it like last year, where I go to a lot of Central American special events and try and close out the day too. So it's still up in the air. My season definitely started pretty slowly. I haven't been traveling at all, but I've also been doing really badly at League Cups. I've gotten a 2-2 drop, a 10th place, a 10th place, back to back, all of them. And then like just this weekend I get top 8, but then no points for top 8. So that's been really my season pretty much. All right, so then Crimson Storm, goodbye Blastoise, pretty solid. Yeah, my opponent is like, I'm playing for free. Is Magcargo GX in the deck? No, it isn't, Kula Diamond. Magcargo GX is not in this deck because the Charizard GX from Burning Shadows, I think, is strictly better. Yeah, I think the Charizard GX from Burning Shadows is strictly better. You don't need to deal more than 300 damage in pretty much any situation. So this one, and then you discard 3, whereas if you're using Magcargo, you're discarding all 5 energies. So I'm pretty sure Magcargo is a little less good. I do not play Professor Letter in this. That's another card I considered, but I chose a Field Blower over it. I'm starting to question the Stealthy Hoods a little bit. The Stealthy Hoods seem decent, but not great, right? Seem decent, but not great. It seems like everyone knows that Mew Mew will play Hood, so they're trying other ways to show off its ability, namely stadiums, right? And yeah, the art isn't bad to look at, indeed. And I'm hoping the thumbnail, having the Charizard GX, will attract a lot of people to watch. Yeah, Hoods are a bit necessary for Mog. The thing is, what decks are playing Mog though? I think that's the biggest thing. Like, you only see Mog basically in Zoroark, right? So how popular is Zoroark going to be? I guess that's the other question. All right, so we're in the same situation where if we find a DCE, well, speaking of, speak of the devil, there it is. I guess we're playing in Zoroark now. I can, well, I mean, there's no reason for me to do 300 to something. Trash Challenge is definitely something to watch out for. Hoods might be useful now because we're up against Zoroark. So yeah, it all depends on how popular Zoroark is, I guess. It all depends on that. We see the turn 1 Lele, so there might be some merit to go for the GX attack just to get ahead in the price race. Yeah, pretty shiny Zoroarks, right? I'm definitely gonna be making a video featuring those as well. Gonna make a video featuring those. I'm gonna make a video featuring Shiny Ray. We have Shiny Charizard. Oh, the Shiny Rayquaza GX has not been added to the Pokemon database. That sucks. Okay, so my opponent attaches a DCE, and there's my DCE. So I can deal 300 damage right here. Pretty intense. I mean, imagine if you were up against attack team, turn 1 300 damage. That's insane. I can't do turn 1 300 damage because I did prize the Charizard GX from Hidden Fates, so that sucks. I mean, so there's merit to having the Reshizard as a Reshizard, just so I'm not shut off by abilities, but meh. And then I kind of like this guy in the discard pile, and then this other guy. Don't see the Greninja being super useful right now. Alright, so I definitely need a fire. Now that DC is kind of useless because I don't have the other Charizard GX, and well, I guess I wanted a fire, right? I guess I wanted a fire, I got a fire. Don't forget shiny squids. Yeah, I've done shiny squids plenty of times in standard though. Okay, so if I get the KO here, I don't know my opponent's hand. If he sets up Garb, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. Unless I get some really good prizes here. Can he set up Garb off of 3 cards? Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Oh, is the stream still buffering? Jeez. I'm sorry, Serpentage. I have no idea why that keeps happening. It's another reason why I'm thinking of switching. Because I've lowered the bitrate so much. Okay, so my opponent decided to go for Trash Avalanche with that Trubbish. I'm fine because I only have 1 item card. So I'm very happy to see that. Definitely very happy seeing that. And then my opponent simply passes. So I would love to go Guzma KO this Trubbish. Don't think that's going to be possible. I've been having so many issues with the buffering, but it feels like it's recent. And it started happening since Streamlabs OBS did the automatic buffering thing. Okay, I mean, I'm still gonna welder 1 energy to this guy. Don't need much more than that, and then I'll treasure away this for, I guess, Jirachi or Resetting Hole. I don't need Resetting Hole. I'll just get the Jirachi here. Bench that, and then bench the Mew Mew, attach DC to that guy, and then go Turbo Strike. That is enough for the KO. I will take my prize card, a Psychic. Not really relevant. I don't know, what other attacks could I want with this? What other attacks could I want? I mean, this will probably be the last game anyways of the stream. Well, I wanted to feature another attack, but doesn't seem like the stream is covering. I don't know what they did with the update though. I really, really hate them for it. I really, really hate them for it. Alright, so this is where we can expect my opponent to try and Garbotoxin. Team Polyswag, 25 months. Thank you so much, Alex. I am not actually playing standard decks in X. Well, kind of, I guess. I am playing Ultra Wall. I am playing this Charizard. That's not expanded. I mean, that's not standard. This is not standard. So not necessarily true, Alex. Alright, so let's do this. I mean, I definitely have the KO, right? No matter what, so I might as well let it change. Because if I find Stealthy Hoods, then I'm completely okay, right? If I find my Stealthy Hoods, well, I guess not really, because they probably have Field Blowers. Okay, so then I should go ahead and target this guy. Because that's a much bigger threat than this guy, right? No Stealthy Hood for me though. So this is what I'm gonna do. It seems too fair. I mean, what is fair about turn 1 300 though? Like, not even Archie's Blastoise seems like it can do turn 1 300 that consistently. Sure. Let's have a 5th energy so I can Crimson Storm the Lele for game. So my opponent's Zoro Garb deck, never saw any Zoroark happening. 1 Field Blower is gone, so that's good, except I didn't find Stealthy Hood, so it actually does not matter. It seems too fair. I don't know. Sure, I'll discard these 2. I don't mind. Thank you so much. Like, why would I ever discard this guy, or this guy, or this guy? We see the Stretcher for Lele. Probably gonna go grab another N, I would imagine. So yeah, this is how my opponent can potentially make a comeback. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 item cards. So my opponent is 3-hit KOing me. Yep, there's the other raw end rather than Via Seekers or whatnot. We go down to 2 cards. So no Guzma for us. There's the Evo Soda. Alright, so we are indeed in trouble now. Oh wait, what? What? Wrong Garbiter, dude. Wrong Garbiter. Yeah, discards the DC. Maybe I won't be able to attack, but I do in fact have the energy, and I also just top deck that. Okay, so I'm gonna retreat into this guy because I'll get the energies back, and that way, if I don't know, if my opponent plays another way to discard energies, then I'll be completely fine, and there's the victory. All right, so triple win streak, probably against underwhelming expanded decks, but I don't know. I mean, what other good fire attacks could I be using this deck? I could be using things like Honchkrow GX. I could be using things like Seismitoad EX to have a little bit of I don't know, disruption against my opponent. But yeah, I mean, I guess this deck without the Foreshadow is better suited for after the bans. I'm not sure. I do think it has potential though, and having access to turn 1 300 damage into turn 2 300 damage seems like it's pretty nice, right? I wouldn't call that really fair. But anyways, that will be all for this deck. I'm gonna be restarting the stream, see if playing with the settings I can reduce the buffering for a lot of you guys. So if you're watching live on Twitch, don't go anywhere. I will be right back. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere.